Hello and welcome to the third episode of Sonic 3. Your host DaRRYL got two guests here today, TK and DeathTour238. So what's up?
Yo!
Okay, and cool. Alright, so we are into another special stage, and how much Chaos Emeralds have we collected?
We've gotten 5 so far, so what I did was I went back and grabbed the other emeralds since I have a new capture device now, so no more fail Let's Plays. I'm actually gonna do stuff now.
Ooh, so can't wait for the 3D blast you've been always talking about to do for this channel.
Yep, pretty soon.
It's coming to a YouTube near you. But anyway, with this special stage, did you find it any difficult?
With this one, no, not at all. Now that I can actually see what's going on the screen, it's just, you know, my favorite special stage. Well, one of my favorite special stages. So I knock it out pretty easily. I didn't get it perfect on this one, though.
Is it just because that you just wanted to finish the special stage much more faster than it should be done? Because you don't really need a actual other life up if you already got one life already.
Well, the thing is I already beat the game, so there's no point in lives or continues or anything like that. So I just kind of just said, screw it, I just need to get the Chaos Emeralds and let's do this thing.
Alright, so we have 6 Chaos Emeralds. Are you gonna get the final Chaos Emerald that you said you wasn't gonna get for this Let's Play?
Let's find out. We got one more special stage left.
But sometimes I hear that you choke, it seems, in special stages.
Not since I got the new capturing software where I can actually record. I can actually watch what I'm doing while I'm recording. It's pretty cool, actually. You kind of need to be able to see what you're doing while you're recording.
So apparently we jumped into another special stage. Is this where you've been editing out your videos for this Let's Play?
Yes. Since I just did the special stages for the Let's Play, I didn't want to show off the fact that I'm replaying Angel Island Zone, so I just, you know, cut that part out and did the Let's Play from the special stages, and then you're gonna see it jump straight into launch base.
So does that mean that you completed the game, Sonic 3, but then you went back and used the save function to actually play another stage?
Yep, to get my special stages, because I for some reason on the Saturn version, when you go through a special stage and you restart the game, you can't go back to that special stage anymore. So I just beat the game and then started all over pretty much.
If you start all over, did you start all over on launch base and just use Super Sonic to get your way through, or did you just use the normal playthrough of the normal Sonic and played through that with launch base zone?
You know, for Launch Base Zone, I recorded half of it back when I couldn't really see anything, and then I recorded the other half on this new capture software, so you're going to see some craziness. For Act 1, I have all 7 Chaos Emeralds, then for Act 2 I don't, but then at the end of the game I do. It's just a crazy mixture of stuff because of my horrible software, but now I have awesome software, so no more problems from here on out.
Alright, cool, magical. And you actually decide to... Oh, you don't go. Oh, you already got Super Sonic. My bad.
Yep.
So, since now you get to finally play as Super Sonic, what are the advantages of using Super Sonic in this stage?
Well, I played through this stage about 20 times without the new capture software, and the physics were just like way off. There's stuff jumps that I kept missing. Like even right here, it's really hard just to aim and get into the little teacup looking thing. It's like one of those teacups from Disneyland. But with Super Sonic, he can just jump over stuff. He doesn't have to get his momentum up for these ramps. Of course, the invincibility factor is always a plus. Darn it, Tails!
Yeah, I told you, kick Tails out the games. Just put Sonic there alone.
Hey, shut up, and admit.
But I know that's your favorite character, but come on, Tails is annoying in those times. Go admit.
When you're trying to record a Let's Play, and you're under really strict time constraints, Blue, always pressuring me to have stuff ready.
Yeah, I'm pressuring you, and I'm waiting it for hours.
Exactly, so much pressure. So, yeah, Tails messing me up, it was very frustrating, and it's happened multiple times, but I kind of get my revenge at the end of the Let's Play. You'll see a really funny way that Tails dies.
And as I've said before, in the first part of Sonic 3 is the motion capture speed of showing elements of running around in different sequences, and we just seen that in like 20 seconds ago, and it really delivered Sonic's true speed in this game. So did you like that aspect that it was shown much more in this level design? That it wasn't much more platform based, but it was much more loops, slopes, and like actually getting Sonic running on foot, or should I say rolling, as fast as possible.
Believe it or not, it's a hybrid. There is a lot of platforming with Sonic. When you're Super Sonic, it looks like it's all fun and games. You know, it's just running around and loops and ramps and fun. But with Sonic, it's more like jumping, precision, making sure you don't fall, to go through this infinite loop of missing out on the one of the little pulleys. So it's kind of a hybrid, but I noticed that with Super Sonic, you get more speed element out of it.
And also, covering with Sonic 3, as I said, with glitches as well, from the first episode, is that they have the slammers back. As I said, by slammers is like with the Bowers in Casino Night Zone, the slammers in Marble Garden Zone, they have in Launch Basin, and they keep slamming down, so like, when she spin dash, you're always going to seem to die off. So why do they actually use that mechanic in Sonic 3 so much?
To be honest, I have no idea. Like, you know, as far as being like smashed and the barrel mechanics, Carnival Night Zone, I don't know. I see it in this stage, but at the same time, I don't think it's as annoying as the other stages.
Yeah, of course, because that you're not really encouraged to keep it spin dashing everywhere, and it's pretty much close to another platform anyway, so you're actually on the lookout for that. Yeah,
that's true. I do notice myself spin dashing a lot to get up slopes in this stage, but other than that, it's not really encouraged because you can lose your rings pretty quickly.
So what was that little mini sequence about with Knuckles tearing down that building?
Knuckles has lost it. He really does. I don't even think he knows what's going on anymore. He just thinks he has to stop me because he's so tricked by Dr. Robotnik right now. He's gonna try to blow up the stage to stop me or slow me down, but, you know, this is Sonic we're talking about. Sonic and Tails we're talking about. They can't be stopped.
The unstoppable duo, and you have completed the first act boss, and that was quite good. Alright, so on to Act 2 Launch Basin. So what is going to be the difference from this act compared to the first act?
Well, this act, it's a little bit more involved. Everything's after you now. There's more underwater sections. This is the climax stage, so you can expect it to be a little bit more difficult, but of course with Super Sonic it's a lot less difficult. And believe it or not, I actually chose, this is Sonic CD, and there's just so many, not Sonic CD, I'm sorry, Sonic Jam on Sega Saturn, and there's so many glitches in this stage that I actually had to take the game off of original mode. I tried normal mode, and there's just so many different glitches where you fall to your death at the end of the stage. So I actually had to put it on easy mode to keep Super Sonic. It's crazy.
Yeah, I forgot there's actual difficulties for this game. Yeah, for the jam port. So if there is an easy mode and a harder mode, what would be the difference?
Honestly, I didn't know that there was I didn't think that there was a difference until for one, it starts you in zone 2 instead of zone 1, which is not necessarily easy. That's kind of cheap. It makes you miss out on half the game. And then another part is the bosses only have like 3 hits, and I really wasn't expecting that. When I think of easy mode, I'm thinking, you know, less glitches maybe, but apparently I got like a little kiddie version of the game, which I could have used 10 years ago. You know, 12, 15 years ago, back when I really was a kid, but, you know.
I guess so. Because I can't really see much difficulty actually added on to this game, because I still think Sonic 3 and Knuckles is an overall round easy game, like, because there's not much death pit traps, and pretty much if you got that lots of shields and barriers you can collect from powers, which is cool, it makes the game too easy, but just splashy.
Exactly. This game, it really isn't that hard at all. One day, maybe, once we're done Let's Playing like every single Sonic game that there is, I may actually come back and do the Genesis version of this game just to show how easy it actually is.
Wow. I knew that you can actually do that, Sonic.
Poor Tails. But yeah, on easy mode, the bosses only have 3 hits, so like, I just stood there and he died, pretty much.
So there's a different amount of number of hits you have to hit for the actual final boss of this one as well.
Yep, there's that pretty much puts the easy in easy mode. I have a video of me fighting the final boss in regular mode, but I think he killed me, and then I kept dying on the part where you have to jump into this machine, because for some reason in the Genesis version you can't jump past it. In this version you can, and you die every single time. It's really strange.
And pretty much you nearly defeated the boss. Oh, actually you have, right?
No, we have big arms.
Oh yeah, this is the Sonic 3 version, the only time you actually have big arms into the game.
Yep. They used this boss in the DS version of Sonic Generations, which to me made no sense at all, because of course we all thought that Sonic Generations for the DS was supposed to be for the handheld games, but they just threw this boss in there.
And it seems that you forgot to remember what happens when he actually drops down. You try to spin that straight into him.
I did. I actually tried to jump, but my fingers went for the spin dash reflex instead.
Quite interesting. Well, I thought that you nearly completed the whole game with just Super Sonic, but it seems that Knuckles was keeping you on bay when you was losing your rings at Super Sonic.
Yep, he did that on purpose.
So would that be advice that you need to stop a lot of rings before this sequence so that you don't lose much rings? So like people should stop for about, I say, 70 rings, 100 rings?
I had about 70 rings, so it would take at least 100 rings. I lost Supersonic access right about just after the first boss, and I had about 70 rings, so I'd say at least 100 rings.
Alright, cool.
Either that or just don't turn into Supersonic until the last minute. Try to get to the stage without using Supersonic.
Oh yeah. Well, you're definitely right that the number of hits has decreased, and it makes it much more easier because in the normal version, the animation of recovery for Eggman goes much more faster, and he actually does get a hit on you if you keep on jumping on his head all the time.
Yeah, that's true. Especially with that pre-boss. The pre-boss is actually very easy. You just jump on him pretty much and avoid the little rotating spike ball. This version, the Big Arms boss, he's a little tougher because you don't always know when to hit him. However, it makes itself known, when he's trying to charge at you, pretty much, pick you up.
Okay, cool. So, looks like we've finally completed Sonic 3. And we have this little mini sequence here. So what's going on here?
Whoa, we destroyed the Death Egg's launch, but not the Death Egg itself. So there's a lot more that we have to take care of in Sonic 3 and Knuckles. In fact, it looks like the Death Egg just disappeared. I wonder if that's an early use of chaos control. Maybe that's why Dr. Robotnik needed the Master Emerald.
Probably is. But hey, we're onto the credit screen. Another credits for another Sonic game we've completed. So, TK, since you're the only one here, what do you think?
First of all, this is not like any other credits from any other Sonic game. This song that's playing right now is probably one of the best credit songs in my opinion. It was written by Michael Jackson. Look it up. He has a song called Stranger in Moscow, which if you listen to this and then listen to that and then listen to this again, you can tell that they're exactly the same songs. Sega denies it, of course. However, there are some people, some ex-Sega employees that will confirm that Michael Jackson did have a lot to do with Sonic 3's music. Not Sonic 3 and Knuckles, just Sonic 3.
That's very true. That Michael Jackson did have a huge part of the music department. But hey, he still is... They never actually did talk about that. Like saying that Michael Jackson had any moments until his death. Like after his death, that's when they actually said, yes, he did have some interaction with the Sonic team to actually do this music. But why did he have some actually restriction to actually say that he's not a part of it?
Well, I did research on this back in 2006. And I researched it all the way up until his death in 2009 when I finally got the biggest answers. He, during the whole child molestation cases, Sega didn't want to take any chances of losing face, so they said, hey, until this all blows over, we don't want to have anything to do with Michael Jackson. We don't want him in our Sonic until he's acquitted. And of course he was, you know, I don't believe he actually did whatever it is they were accusing him of doing, and but he could have. Who knows? But either way it goes, Sega did not want to have anything to do with that. So they cut out a majority of his songs, but being that they couldn't get new writers in times, they ended up letting some of his songs sneak through, which are Ice Cap, the Boss theme, Knuckles themes, a couple of other songs. Definitely the credits. That's the main one that got through. Carnival Night Zone, I believe, got through also.
So any last words you want to say?
Sonic 3, my favorite Sonic game of all time. It's going down in history. I don't think there will ever be another game like it.
Alright. I'm going to leave it there, and we will tackle the final Death Egg trilogy in Sonic and Knuckles. So thanks for you being a guest. Thanks for Sith Warrior advertising his videos, www.youtube.com/SithWarrior26, and we'll see you guys next time. So take care.